Who are you going to bring? Who's going to be your companion? I know I'm a single guy, so it might be some issues if let's
I can
talk
only
about the Southwest Companion Pass. First of all, what is the Companion Pass? If you're not familiar with it, it's essentially an award or an option that Southwest allows you to be eligible for, where you can get a companion to fly alongside you an unlimited amount of times every time you purchase a flight or get an award flight. So they're giving you the 2-for-1 combo. They're giving you the fast food special, and it can be extremely valuable for some, and it may not make sense for others. So let's walk through, first of all, what is it? What is the timing of it? Because timing is massively important when it comes to the Southwest Companion Pass. We'll talk about that, especially what the terms say in that. And does it even make sense for you? What cards should you apply to make it the fast track special? So let's talk about the Southwest Companion Pass and what makes sense for you. So, like I said, the Companion Pass allows you to fly another person alongside you for basically just the taxes and fees. So you got to pay $5 and pretty much 60 cents every time you're flying or you purchase your own flight. What's important to understand that the Companion Pass is eligible for the year that you become eligible and therefore the year after. So if you become eligible in, let's say, November, you just pretty much wasted a year to just get in a Companion Pass for 1 month and then the year after. So when we talk about timing, this is what I'm talking about, is making sure that it's starting at the beginning of a year so you get an entire year and therefore the year after. So there are two ways that you can accomplish this. You can either do it through 100 one-way flights with Southwest. I don't know about you, but I have never flown 100 flights with Southwest. But I understand there are people with businesses that fly a lot with Southwest. And just if you're in a certain part of the country, you likely fly Southwest much more often than I do. Those flight terms are only for purchase flights. Award flights do not count unless, for whatever reason, Southwest has some type of deal going on where it says otherwise. The other option is going to be able to accumulate 135,000 points. The good thing about this is sign-up bonuses do count, and any type of credit card spend or flight purchases also count alongside that. Now, what does the Southwest credit card lineup look like? Have the Rapid Rewards Plus, the Rewards Priority, and the Rewards Premier. All of these have the same 50K sign-up bonus, so whatever floats your boat, go ahead and choose it, but I do have a recommendation in terms of how I think you should set up the cards that you're using. For the business cards, they have the Rewards Premier and the Rewards Performance. The Rewards Performance has an 80K sign-up bonus, so this is a no-brainer. That should be a part of your strategy, especially your fast track strategy. My recommendation is going to be the personal card rewards priority because you receive a $75 travel credit. You also receive a 7.5K thousand anniversary point each year, and it helps offset the annual fee the most compared to the other personal cards. Now, the business card, the benefits are just better because you have a higher sign-up bonus. In terms of fast tracking the Companion Pass, this is going to be a no-brainer. The performance business is a must-have with the 80K sign-up bonus, which makes it just so much easier and faster to get the Companion Pass without the additional spend. Now, one thing I do want to point out, if you already have a Southwest Chase personal card, you're probably not going to be eligible for another personal card sign-up bonus. Although I do highly recommend that you reach out to Chase, you call them and you ask if you are able to get another personal sign-up bonus, because it could be similar in their terms. At some point, things change with the banks, or you could be eligible for another sign-up bonus, just like Chase allows with the Sapphire Preferred. So call in and check. But if that is the case and you already have a Southwest personal card, just go with the two business cards because you'll still get the 50K and the 80K sign-up bonus on the business cards if that works better for you and you decide that it makes sense for you. Now, you might be asking, that only adds up to 130,000 points. I get that. I understand that. This is exactly why the timing of things is important. But like I said, there may be people that do not care about that 5,000 point multiplier or difference. They can go and make a spend today and hit that, and the Companion Pass is then theirs to have. Now, for people that are a little bit more frugal with it and want it right away, this is where the timing is going to be extremely important. So one thing I want to point out is Southwest every single year provides 10,000 anniversary points. So this is going to go into your strategy, because what you should do is first you should start with the Performance Business Card because it has the highest sign-up bonus. You're going to hit that sign-up bonus, but you're not going to do it before the year is over. You're going to make sure that you put a decent amount of spend on there, but you haven't hit the sign-up bonus until you've gone into the new year, because you want to make sure that that sign-up bonus is hit in the new year and it's calculated for that year. If you hit it before the new year, then you pretty much just screwed yourself, to be completely honest. Now, with that, it has a higher sign-up bonus, which is why you want to make it a priority first so that you can hit that spend. Also, if you get the business performance card in November, you're going to get the anniversary points of 10,000 points in the new year. So that is going to be your multiplier of getting over the 130K bump into Companion Pass world. Woohoo! And there you have it. But that only happens after you open the second personal card, which only requires you to spend $1,000 in the new year. You can hit that pretty quickly. And then now you are eligible. Now you can utilize the Companion Pass for all of that year and the year after. With all of that, to be honest, there are multiple things you need to think about. First of all, is it worth it to get a Southwest personal card and take up a spot on your Chase 524? Now, if you're not familiar with Chase 524, it is a rule that Chase Bank has where if you get 5 personal cards within 24 months, you will not be accepted to any of their additional cards. So if you find other Chase cards, if you still have personal cards that you want to add from Chase that you find more valuable than the Southwest card, right, you need to take that into account. So make sure that your personal card setup is already squared away and you don't care to add additional cards or you don't care to add additional Chase cards that can add more value to your points earning capabilities. The second thing to think about is the timing of the card sequencing. If you're going to have a problem making the additional spend to hit the additional 5,000 points, then you might have to make a priority of sequencing the cards at the end of one year into the next year and hitting it so that it is much easier for you to get the Companion Pass. And to be honest, the biggest thing that you should be asking is the Companion Pass is cool to have. I get it. But do you even fly Southwest enough for it to make sense for you? Are you going to save money by putting spend on cards and adding additional cards to your 524 and your personal Rolodex? Is it going to make sense for you? Because for me personally, I have flown Southwest maybe 2 to 3 times over the last few years. I really like that they provide free baggage, but I also consider Southwest a pretty solid budget carrier. And if I really needed to, I could transfer my current Chase points into Southwest if I wanted to. So for me, it's not worth it to add Southwest cards to my Rolodex of cards. Now for you, it might. Like I said, if you're in Dallas or you're in certain hubs of Southwest and you fly it a lot, you're going to save thousands of dollars by doing so. If you're not, and you just want the Companion Pass to get the Companion Pass, go ahead, fine by me, but you need to ask the question, does it make sense for you? Are you going to get value out of it? Because those are key questions when it comes down to it. So that should all make sense for you. The timing of Southwest isn't important. What are the questions that you need to be asking? What is your fast track option to get the Companion Pass? Second of all, who are you going to bring? Who's going to be your companion? I know I'm a single guy, so it might be some issues if I can only choose one person to be my companion. But we'll see you next time, friends. Let me know if there's any questions in the comments, what you want me to explain a little bit further. I'll be there helping out.